Okay, there we go. Hip hip hooray, we did it. We're here. We're magically here. Magically delicious.
We're Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms. Yes.
I'm refreshing mine because, you know, delay is a thing. And it still says we're not live on mine, but I'm gonna believe you.
It could be a delay.
A really long delay. There it goes.
My God. Oh, yeah, super long. All 30 seconds of it. Alright, I guess I can put my keyboard down now. I got like a really bad kink in my neck, and I have no idea what I did to it. It wasn't. It started before the nap. I want to point that
Did you
out.
sleep funny?
I just said the kink happened before I took my nap.
Well, I meant last night.
Oh, last night? No, because it started
Yeah.
sometime this morning. Well, I mean, I
Okay.
guess it could, and it's just like a delay. I'm not sure.
I suppose you could have sat funny too for like a really long time. Did you sit real stiff somewhere?
You know what? It probably could just be the chair itself. Like, I just realized I'm looking at OBS right now, and my username I forgot is Blueberry,
Mm-hmm.
and now I feel like I had to tell this story.
Who is Blueberry?
Okay, I swear I'm Melly, but here's the story of why I'm called Blueberry now. So, all of this that you guys are seeing right now is from the Confab Corner, which is our Discord server. Hello,
Hello.
Jake. And so we had a conversation between a couple of users about God, I forgot how it started and like what the topic was, but it ended with like one of the users going, "Oh, I'm 6 something, you know, and anything above 6 foot is tall for me, regardless." And I was like, "Damn, I'm like super short and fat." And so the same user went, "Oh, you super squishy like a blueberry." And I was like, "That's cute. I think I'll accept that and not take that as an insult because I thought it was funny." And then someone's like, "Oh, that should be your name." And then Whitney was like, "Yes," and went in and changed my name from Melly to Blueberry. And
Oh,
that's,
she did it for you.
yeah, she did it for me. So that is
Figures.
why my name is Blueberry instead of Melly. And I don't know how long this is going to last because I keep forgetting too that on Discord I'm set to offline. So nobody ever knows when I'm online.
I mean, Whitney one time told me that she keeps reminding you that you're offline, but you never do anything about it.
Yeah, because every time she reminds me, I'm like not anywhere near where I need to be to like. I guess that's not true. You could do it on mobile. It's just tedious to do it on mobile. And I'm like, I'll do it later. And then I forget to do it later. So just perpetually offline. I want to keep all my Discord users on their toes, you know, like they don't know I'm online, so they say something offhand and I'm like,
Sure.
I just swoop in like, you can't say that.
Sure.
I'm gonna stick with that story because it makes me
Okay.
feel better about myself.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And that's the story of why I'm called Blueberry. And that was the whole point of that conversation.
I see. Well, I was wondering too because I wasn't even present for that conversation.
You
I
were
just
not.
woke up one No, I just woke up one morning and all of a sudden you were a Blueberry and I was like, "All right, what's going on here?" And then you were yeah, I know that you've been constantly offline, so I'm like, "Is she trying to hide from someone? Do I need to intervene? What's going on here?"
No, I forget, and then Whitney reminds me, and then I just like wave it off like I'm gonna remember to do it later, and then I don't remember to do it later. Did I make more Bad Batch stuff? I have not drawn anything I wanted to draw except for this beast pool in the last 4 weeks. I've been doing commissions.
Yeah, Melly's been busy.
I've been busy, and I wish I haven't been busy, but here we are. I'm hoping to make more Star Wars stuff in general within the next couple of weeks. Even though my next event's an anime convention and not a Comic-Con, I still want to make more Star Wars stuff. Yeah, busy. Okay, so yeah. Damn. I lost my train of thought because I looked at Bad Batch. I was like, Bad Batch? Like the fucking simp I am, I guess. Anyway, shall we start our Digimon stream?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the Panel Protagonists. I'm Millie.
I'm Jess.
And we today are going to be talking about Digimon and everything about it. And yes, all work and no play makes Millie a dull girl. I'm just a girl. Icky like me. Boom! Okay, so Digimon stream. Oh, I gotta move Discord over. Sorry, hang on, everybody. Hold your horses. Everybody, hold your horses. Okay, so today we will be talking about Digimon, and it is a guessing game. Woo, I'm still thinking and processing like real rewards for people about the guessing game, but I've been busy and I keep forgetting. Yes, so there are two characters on this art piece. You must guess both, and if you can guess the era of one of the characters, I'll give you extra points. So both of these characters each are 100 points for the Confab Corner people, and then the bonus will actually be worth another 100. Ooh, some extra incentive for you, Jesse, if you want to beat everybody today. So with that...
Sure, because those totally don't go to me at all.
Exactly. So with that, Jesse, I guess I shall turn it over to you so we can start our stream.
Okay, first of all, will you do me a favor and throw up the we might drop disclaimer?
Oh no. This one?
For reasons.
You can disconnect at any time?
Yeah, in 30 seconds I'm sure I'll see it. Oh. Yes, that one. Yep, that's the one.
So you're going...
Thank you.
You're going through some stuff right now?
I can't tell if it's me or you, but we've got a sizable fire just about 20 miles out of town, and it's kind of smoky.
Okay, you're looking out the window, and I know you're looking out the window.
Well, can you hear it? Because it's right here.
I can hear your voice, like, coming away from the mic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just turned around and looked out the window. Yeah, it's a little... I've been dropping in and out all day, so...
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, when you go silent, this is one of those streams that I feel like I have confidence in, like... continuing without your presence.
Cool. Well, here we are. We're gonna talk about the Digimons.
Here we are.
And I just kind of want this stream today to be very unstructured. We're just gonna talk about why Digimon is cool, and you know, both of us used to watch it a lot. Probably me more than you, but I don't know that really, so I guess I'll find out. Jake wants to know if you do any Horizon art.
So
you've done one piece.
Have I done a Horizon piece?
I think
I feel like I
Aloy.
No, I've never drawn Aloy.
Have you not? Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? Horizon stream. I'm down for that.
Okay, I'll put it on the calendar. We might have to get Wit as a guest.
we need you. No, but that's a good idea. Thank you, Jake, for that wonderful idea. And yeah, I might have to do some Horizon art. Anyway,
I've never played it myself, so I don't know a whole heck of a lot about it, but I am nothing.
played,
if not a thorough person. So
I haven't really played it myself either, but Ken and Whitney have played it like extensively. So
yeah, I know
um,
Whitney's played it a whole heck of a lot.
I know that I could have some thoughts and opinions about it because I've seen the story at least.
Yeah. Well, first off, I'm going to ask a very obvious question here.
Yep.
About the characters in our guessing game today, but is one of them a person and one of them a Digimon?
Yes. Ding 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 ding.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to start off by asking you how much you remember about Digimon.
Okay, so everybody ready for the story time? No Man's Sky is another one too. Sorry. Jake is like coming up with all the genius shit in chat right now, and like my guy, 100. Like I see you. Anyway.
Well, we can do.
Okay.
I'll put No Man's Sky on the calendar for tomorrow.
I love No Man's Sky. I played it, and I'm like, I got addicted to it, and then I had to stop because I got addicted to it. And you know, like I have other shit in my life to think about, so I can't exactly get addicted to it right now. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so story time.
What do you remember about Digimon? That's where you were.
So story time. So back in middle school, I'm about to give you some middle school cringe, everybody.
Oh boy.
Back in the day, so I started my whole like I'm writing as a hobby thing back in middle school. That's how long I've been writing. And I did like a Digimon fan fiction that was over 100 pages. Back in middle school. It was great. It was one of the first fan fictions I'd ever written. And I was very proud of myself back then. Very poor writing because, you know, middle school, but, you know. So I loved Digimon. But, yeah, middle school. That's how far back I remember playing and watching.
So, did you ever have a Digivice?
Yes.
Okay.
And more specifically, it was
sister...
technically Kyle's, my little brother's, but
that makes sense.
I always took it from him.
I wish Aaron was here because I don't think that we did, but I honestly can't remember if we did or not. I know we had 2 Tamagotchi between us. We had one for her and one for me, and the Digivice actually came out as like a competitor to the Tamagotchi. And they both came out in Japan first because, you know, figures. In 97. And so I can't remember the company who released the Tamagotchi, but then Toei are like, that's a good idea. We're going to make that too. So they released the first Digivice. I think it had 5 Digimon on it.
Yeah, it was like Agumon.
I might be wrong about it. Was not that many.
No, there wasn't.
And yeah, and you could hatch it right from the egg, and then I don't even remember what you could do with it. Not a whole lot of things.
No, the same as like your regular Tamagotchi, I think.
Yeah,
you could take it for like
I do remember
digital walks, I think.
Yeah, I think you could, but you could do that with the Tamagotchi too. I'm pretty sure. I would have been one of the people that killed my Digimon, and then it had to go back to the the egg state because I definitely killed a Tamagotchi or 2.
Wow. Okay, Jess.
I know. I was a bad Tamagotchi parent.
Jesus.
Anyway, so the point being that the show came after the toy.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure not a whole lot of people now remember. But that toy came first. And then it was a couple of movies that dropped in Japan. That by the time we saw them, they got all smooshed together into the movie that we saw, Digimon the movie.
Oh, the one that's like, hey, Digimon, hey, Digimon.
which is
Lots
where
of friends to the boys
most
and
of
girls.
my memory of Digimon
That
comes in, is that first movie.
Yeah. I love.
Yeah.
Actually, my very first memory of Digimon was actually the very first episode of the Digimon show, the OG Digimon show.
So I'm fairly certain that I also saw the show before I saw the movie. I had to have, because otherwise I wouldn't have known what the movie was.
Yeah.
When the actual movie came over here, and I wouldn't have gone to see it. I would have been intrigued by it, but I don't think I would have gone to see it if I hadn't have watched the show.
Wait, it came out in theaters
first. I think the movie it was like one of those select release things.
Okay, because I had it for VHS.
So I cannot recall how I first saw this movie. It may have been on TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't think Aaron and I ever owned it.
I don't think you did either, but I know I did. Because I always rewinded that shit.
that track?
I was like, let's watch it all again! Like,
Jake, you saying that you were always more into Pokemon, that was a lot of people back then, because the Digimon IP was really competing with both Tamagotchi and Pokemon at the same time. You know, the toy was kind of its own thing, and it competed with the Tamagotchi at its own pace. But then the show came out, and Digimon and Pokemon were competitors at the same time slot on TV at the same time period. I think Pokemon aired first in 98, and Digimon made it over here in like 99 or something like that, or some very, very close. But I remember they were always in the time slot adjacent to each other. One was on the WB and one was on Fox. And we always had to flip back and forth.
Oh, between commercials and yeah.
Yes, and it was annoying. Yeah. I don't know where you are, Jake, but here they were at the same time, and it was really, really annoying until we got older and the episodes hit the web, and then we could just watch them all together.
Right.
And then I think at one point the show transitioned from Fox to the Cartoon Network.
Yeah. That I remember because
easier.
Like the later shows I remember watching too, because it also inspired me to do another fan fiction. So my life is just like, if I like you a lot, there's a fan fiction coming. And the same is true even to this day.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of the Digimon episodes in their original Japanese? Like now when you're older, have you gone back to watch any of them?
I have not.
So I did, and I watched some of the original episodes in their Japanese. And this is one of the rare exceptions for an anime where I think I like it better in English.
They had some good actors in the English, though. Like
they do. There's a
couple animes where I also feel the same. Like the English actors are better than the Japanese, and that's a very rare instance for me to go, I think the sub is like not as great as the dub, but Digimon was one of them.
I'm absolutely not saying that I did not enjoy the original Japanese, and I know that's not what you're saying either.
No.
There were a couple of characters that I just really, really, really enjoyed in their English dub.
Kari for me. Loved the English actress for Kari.
Kari is not one of them. I found Kari to be annoying.
Well, yeah, she's young. She's like
um,
tween. Well, they're all
it
twins, I
was
guess, technically. But
it
she's like,
was TK and
oh yeah, TK. I liked Matt's English voice actor too.
oh, see, you gotta watch it in Japanese because I liked Matt's Japanese voice.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
nice and?
it was.
It
But
was.
that's the Whiz Kid's name, the
Oh
original show.
shit. Is he?
Yes, he had a really good.
He's got a very recognizable voice, but I don't think it was a
Yes.
male actor who played Izzy. I think it was a female.
I'd have to look it up because I don't know.
I don't remember.
But I really liked Izzy's English voice. But it was fun to go back and watch some of the old episodes in Japanese. When I watched them, when I was much younger, some of the names, the naming conventions didn't make sense to me. And now when I go back and I watch them in Japanese, I'm like, oh, that's why he's named Tai. Because that's not his full name.
Yeah, no. I knew that.
Well, I didn't at the time. Because I was kind of ignorant of all that. So,
well, I mean, like, when I first watched it, no, I didn't know that. But, like, when I watched it when I was older.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, time for another question, or maybe two. Oh, there's two people now. Okay, all right, I have two questions now. Are there 3 characters in this photo?
No, I said there are 2.
Okay, so the back person still is a Digimon.
Is it the back or is it the front? Nah, no, it's the back. The back is a
Okay. Okay.
I thought about being woof, what are words? Aloof.
Yep.
With you. But
okay. Am I looking at an original Digidestined?
Like the OG?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Am I looking at a female?
Yes.
Okay. That narrows it down like a lot.
Well, there goes the bonus. Nobody gets the bonus now.
All right. Question number 2. For the Digimon, then. Oh, how am I going to word this? Is that the second or third
stage?
Yeah, evolution.
Digivolution? It is the 3rd stage. This is ultimate.
Okay. I think maybe I have an idea of who this is, but I'm going to let you continue.
I'm really trying very hard not to put the defining features on the female in the front because as soon as I
probably not. I don't think you're going to get very far before I get it, but I will not say anything else for a while. Oh, I picked the wrong one, I think. Okay. All right, where am I? Back to my notes. Let's talk about the movie for a second, because that movie is like the thing.
I'm gonna want to watch it after this.
Defines so much of my
what's so good
memories of Digimon.
I'm probably gonna rewatch it and go, ooh.
I almost did last week when I was finishing up my thoughts on what I wanted to talk about today. I was like, damn, I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I should really watch it again. It's such a good movie. And it holds up, in my opinion anyway. It holds up really well.
There was a lot going on in that movie that, like, I really enjoyed. I haven't watched it since way before I moved out to the West Coast. And there are still some parts of that movie that still send shivers down my spine because of how well it was done. Like the beginning when they were doing a whole countdown and they were trying to defeat the glitch, and it was like War Greymon, not War Greymon, It was when War Greymon and War Garurumon like merged into Omnimon, and they were like going in for the like kill, and it was like everybody around the world was just like 3, 2, it shivers. It was intense. Like it was a very intense scene. And like Ty at the end going, ah! that whole movie was so good.
It was good. It
actually introduced a couple of characters before they actually entered the show, which I was really happy about.
It did, yes, and I think they did that on purpose because by the time we saw the movie, like I said, in the US, the show had been airing in Japan for like a year or something, and the movie that we saw was 3 OVAs smashed together, and they'd cut some scenes out to make it all make sense.
Makes sense.
The Japanese had already seen all this, and so when they released it for US audiences, they just crammed all that stuff together.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do the Digimon first, actually.
Okay, to do that one movie. I was actually on my way home listening to my iPod just a couple of days ago, and a particular song came on, and I was just bowled over with this wave of nostalgia for Digimon, and I was like, oh shit. Right, that song was in that movie, and now I get it all the time when I think about this song.
Was it a song that was like on your iPod, or was it on the radio?
No, it's on my iPod, and I think I got it from the Digimon soundtrack.
Was it? It wasn't like an actual Digimon theme. It was like
part of the. It soundtrack? Is an actual song by the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh,
it's the one that it starts. It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Oh my God! Yes. Okay, can we just say that the songs in that movie slapped hard, especially like their theme where it was like, hey Digimon, monster friends.
It was such a good soundtrack.
Oh my God, it was such a
good soundtrack. I might have
to go in and download some of this soundtrack.
There's a couple of good ones in there that aren't just like movie specific. All Star is in there, even though people associate that with Shrek now. There's a what is that song? Another one by a radio artist. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones is you'll recognize it once you get the soundtrack, but yeah, that's another one where I hear it and I'm like, oh, Digimon.
You know something that
I go watch the movie.
Something I always quote from the movie is, "Go back."
It's memorable.
It is.
It's got a lot of memorable moments.
Yeah, it's very quotable. That's what I was looking. Shrek is love and Shrek is life, but this is Digimon, so we talk about Digimon right now.
Despite the fact that I did just say Shrek, we are talking about Digimon. But I will not.
We could do a Shrek stream someday. Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure how I would do that. They're making is it number 5?
No.
5 we're on now?
No. What? Just because Shrek is okay. That's. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you.
What? I mean, it is what it is.
Like, they should have stopped.
It's gonna sell. That's why it's being made.
Yes, I know. Okay, anyway, Digimon.
So, if you had to pick, who is your favorite, like, human character?
Human character? It had to be Matt or, No, I think it was just Matt. My broody type.
That's funny. I said Matt or TK.
TK was good.
Yeah, Matt's on my list. TK is good too.
It's so funny because like you would think with like TK's character he'd be like an annoying little brother because, that's usually the trope of that. But it really wasn't. Like, I was pretty surprised, like, that break of stereotype in the show.
When TK was younger or when he was older?
When he was younger.
Okay.
I feel like he wasn't nearly as annoying as, like, some of the tropes of, like, younger brothers and, like, just young characters in general usually are. Like, even in The Walking Dead, like, Carl in the first season was pretty fucking annoying. Carl in the second season was also pretty fucking annoying. But
Coral.
what?
Coral.
Coral? I don't know why I thought. All I heard was like the last end of that, and I was like, "Don't judge me."
Oh.
But yeah, so I was actually pretty surprised that like TK didn't follow that same trope. And I mean, like, he was young, so obviously he's a little naive. That's just a given because young people are naive, as much as young people don't want to admit that they're naive. And I mean, what can you say? Like, he's a young, naive little boy. But yeah,
I think they set him up, on purpose so that he was just naturally going to be more mature.
yeah, it's kind of like the same with Kari, but Kari unfortunately did kind of follow more of the like stereotypical sister that's always annoying and meddling and.
No.
I know.
I'm so surprised.
I know. Look how surprised you are. You're like, how could this ever happen to Kari? Anyway.
Gosh dang it, this thing won't go to where I want it to. Just go to the Digimon I want you to go to, please.
No. So your
Yes.
favorite was either TK or Matt?
Yeah, it was kind of a toss-up for me because I really liked younger Matt, but I really liked older TK.
Older TK was nice, yeah. I think like back when that movie hit and they like had fast forwarded to like the older versions of them. I think I actually had a crush on older TK when I was like, back in the days, guys, before I'm 34. Okay, so, but yeah, just yeah.
Before.
That's
Okay. I think I know the Digimon. I'm not gonna guess it yet. So
hey,
I'm pretty
Digimon,
sure I
hey,
also know
Digimon.
the Digidestined. Then I also won't guess her yet.
By affiliation.
By affiliation, I know who the Digidestined. I'm surprised you picked this one.
Why?
Was it for the Digimon?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually don't like the posing.
That's
of the
not
Digimon.
quite a surprise. I guess it's the person that's a surprise and not the Digimon.
I am actually going to change the posing of this.
Oh, okay. Well, while you change your pose, let's talk a little bit about which one you liked more, Pokemon or Digimon, because both of
Pokemon.
them fall into the same niche, and both of them offered an ever expanding list, let's just be honest, of digital monsters or pocket monsters, take your preference. Last count of Pokemon, what are we up to? Like 700 something?
No, we're up to like 1,000.
Is it? Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I can't even keep track anymore. This list of Digimon that I'm looking at is 1,500.
Oh.
That's not. So these are mostly from the games, and almost all of these did not make it into any TV show or movie.
Mostly from their like trading cards and stuff.
there's the trading cards, and then there were video games that I never played personally.
I
But
played like the battle royale thing, or like
oh,
your I guess it's not really battle royale. It was like a Street Fighter version, but with
sure, yeah,
Digimon. I played
yeah.
that a lot, which is why I'm drawing this character, by the way.
Oh, okay,
Not the character, but the Digimon,
right, yeah,
because I always played this Digimon.
yeah.
And it drove Kyle and his friend crazy because I was so good at playing this character.
So it's I have things I like about both shows or both properties, um, but at least for the where the TV show is concerned, um, I really think that Digimon, those people understood their target audience better, and they sort of allowed the TV show to grow out of its initial um, borders, shall we say. Because I feel like Digimon, the show, has grown up
Oh
in a
yeah,
sense. You see what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah.
yeah.
And Pokemon has definitely not done that.
No, Pokemon is still trying to cater to an audience that has long grown up.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, if Pokemon knows its target audience, that's one thing. Um, but Digimon understood its target audience and then stayed with it.
Yeah.
Um, and some aspects of Digimon are still trying to cater to um, that younger crowd, that preteen, um, maybe younger, probably younger at this point, crowd, and
Mhm.
are also, because I feel like it's more anime than Pokemon is. Um,
Yeah. This was
are
definitely like a introduction for me into the anime world for
Yeah,
sure.
this was like soft anime 101.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to put it.
Yeah.
Like
But
but it was like a nice introduction to anime.
yeah, it sure was. I liked the theming of Digimon more.
I did too, actually.
I liked the human characters of Digimon way more.
Aaron, I absolutely agree with that statement. That
Oh, hi, Aaron.
Digimon grew up with its fan base, and Pokemon tried to stay in the same age range. That is
Yeah, I
absolutely
mean,
correct.
how many years was Ash Ketchum? 11?
30,
Like 20.
30 years.
But I do like Pokemon's monster range more.
Yeah, Pokemon's monster range and their evolution mechanic seemed better to me than Digimon's evolution mechanic. And you know what's funny? Okay, I have to tell this story.
Okay.
There's a little bit of religion in here, so and this is not meant to offend anybody. I just saw this as a post and went, haha, that's kind of a little bit funny. But I saw a post where someone was like talking about evolution from a religious standpoint, and they were like, well, Digimon's more religious because they know that evolution backtracks and they know that it's not really evolution, versus Pokemon, who are wrong because they say that it's evolution.
Say what?
Yeah. And I was like, haha, that's kind of funny. And then I just continued on because I'm like, this is giving me cancer. But like I said, it's not meant to offend anybody. Like, you can have your beliefs and everything. I don't care. I was just like, the way they like compared Digimon to Pokemon in an evolutionary standpoint was funny to me. Anyway, that's enough about that though.
Yeah, Aaron, I was gonna bring up your point actually. Pokemon does outsell Digimon as a product because they do a fan-fucking-tastic job of selling other stuff. You know, they don't just sell the show, and they don't just sell the games, and they don't just sell the cards. It's all the stuff that's extra to that. And I don't see a whole lot of people buying Digimon stuff because there just isn't
I feel like
Digimon
Pokemon
stuff.
had like a better way to advertise and like market their products and their services and shows and everything, and Digimon didn't really market much for their stuff. And when they did, it was always overlapped by Pokemon's marketing. So I don't know. That's
Yeah, I saw somebody describe Pokemon as the more feminine of the two, and so young girls really liked Pokemon, and then Digimon is the more masculine, quote unquote, masculine of the two.
I
So
could see that.
little boys were supposed to, in theory, like Digimon more.
Better, yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't know if that, I'm sure there's some marketing theory behind, well, this thing should sell better if we're selling it to boys between the ages of 6 and 10,
Yeah.
or little girls in the same age range. I don't know. I'm not a marketing genius,
Who
but
is?
I'm sure that had something to do with it. No one here. Okay. Since no one said anything, I am going to tell everyone who you're drawing.
Both of them?
Both of them,
Oh.
if you're okay with that.
Well, Aaron just got into chat. Do you want to wait until the
Oh,
break?
fine. I'll wait a little bit.
You wait a little bit.
So, do you remember many of the actual Digimon?
I remember Seadramon and Mega Seadramon because I remember that episode of Digimon. I also remember Gabumon, because Gabumon, I believe, is voiced by Kirk Thornton, to whom I got an autograph from. And Garurumon and Metal Garurumon and War Garurumon. And then, Agumon, Greymon, War Greymon, Omnimon.
Okay, you don't have to list them all.
I'm gonna list them all.
I was just remembering, or asking you if you remembered some of them, because now I'm going to ask you if you had a favorite while we were all watching the show. Yeah, favorite Digimon.
Okay, don't judge me for this. Gatomon.
I'm not going to judge you for that. Gatomon is cute.
I just like the Angelwoman. That's a good one. Yeah, Angelwoman was a good one. But
So
God, Gatomon. I liked Gatomon's character in the show, and I liked the backstory of.
She's very important.
Yeah, and I liked Gatomon's very important backstory as well. So it's one of the reasons why I like Gatomon. But I also love all of Gatomon's Digivolutions, like Angelwoman, because Gatomon's technically champion.
Yeah.
So Angelwoman is her ultimate form, and then there's another one, her mega form. I think it's Mega. I forgot what the Digivolution stage after Ultimate was, but I was sure it was Mega, their Mega form. Is this wolf dragon looking thing, and it shows up once, I think, in the movie or another movie, and that's how.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you right there because that one's mine. You can't take mine.
No, I'm gonna take yours.
That's her final form, and it comes. You're right. It only comes once. Oh, it's not her final form. But it's got it's a special category. So the wiki doesn't call it Mega or anything. Yeah, it's like this feathery pink cat dragon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magna Draymon.
Oh, that's what it's called? Okay. Yeah.
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 But I love
And then
all
she
of
gets the
Gatomon's.
angel.
Yeah. And then I like all of the Digivolutions. I also like, fuck. Uh, what was TK's Digimon? It starts with a P.
Patamon.
Patamon. I was gonna say Patomon, but that's not right. Patamon.
Well, no, it's spelled that way. I think it's Patto. Patamon.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I liked Patamon too. And then I also liked Patamon's English voice actor. It was always like, Patamon!
So
Digimon!
we're picking favorites from the same list because Patamon has a Digivolution called Pegasusmon. That's also my favorite.
Pegasus Mom, it's okay.
I liked it, And then they turn into angels.
They do.
They're definitely not the most important Digimon in the entire show.
No, but they were powerful. Like I think people overlook just how powerful Gatomon and Patamon were, and they were just like, Agumon for the win, whoa, Gabumon for the win. But I feel like
I think
Patamon and Gatomon
plenty of people had their allegiances tied to Gatomon or Patamon.
Yeah.
Especially after the movie.
Oh, yeah. Because honestly, like, they are, like, they're super powerful. And, I don't know, like, the people I talk to when we talk about Digimon always, like, refer to Agumon or Gabumon. And I'm like, no, guys, I don't think you understand something here.
Well, when you think about the grand story, at least of the original Digidestined, Tai, even though he was set up as the quote-unquote main character, the story didn't hinge on him. It was Kari and TK.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because there was a lot of arcs that just happened between those two.
Yeah.
And especially after the movie. Like, in the show, you kind of get it because, like, Kari, like, came across Gatomon. And Gatomon has, like, a checkered past. Because, of course, Gatomon does. And,
because cat.
Yeah. And so it was Kari who, like, had Gatomon change sides and was like, we could do this together. And Gatomon's like, yeah, okay. Like, crazy lady. And then, like, of course, just like any kind of, like, show or movie or whatever that has these types of characters, just, like, automatically befriends this main character. And then, yeah.
I really liked the fact that each generation had, like, not a set in stone main, if you will. Like, the original had Tai, and then that second generation had Davis. Is that his name?
Yeah, because he was also in the movie
Davis.
too. He had Vemon.
Oh yeah, he was like
Vemon's
he was a little kid. That's right.
Vemon was one of my favorites.
And I can't remember the shows after that second season because honestly, I kind of dropped off after that.
So there was a Digimon show in which they would become infused with the Digimon. Like, the people would become infused. It was a good show. I haven't seen that since I was a teenager, though, so who knows how cringe it is if I went to rewatch it. But,
I don't remember a thing about that.
I mean, like, compared to the OG Digimon, it wasn't that great. Because OG Digimon was, well, OG and the best. But, I mean, It was still pretty good. Like the concept of it was like new and refreshing. So that was a nice change of pace. Um, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know.
So have you watched any of the new stuff? Try?
No,
Okay.
I kind of fell off the
I
face of the
I
planet with that.
I think I watched well, it came out like right at the beginning of no, it didn't. It must have come out before COVID. I watched it during COVID.
Oh.
Um and it's like all the Digidestined are grown up. And the art is really good, I'm
Oh,
just gonna say.
yeah, no,
The
no.
art
Now
is
I
really good.
yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I have not personally watched it. But now that you're like talking about it, maybe I should watch it.
So it's covering a span of time in between two of the seasons. I'm pretty sure, because they're not yet as grown up as they appear in one of the seasons that I know I didn't watch, where Matt and
TK?
Sora
Oh.
are married.
Oh yeah.
A couple of them are married, actually.
You sure it was Matt and Sora?
I'm pretty sure it's Matt and Sora.
Oh, okay. Poor Ty. It's fine.
And the blue-haired nerd has like a girlfriend, I think. And yeah.
That's
But
rude.
Digimon
How can you
Adventure
talk
Tri,
about
they're like
Joe that way? Poor Joe.
they're all in school.
Well,
And I think if I remember right, Matt's just like in his band.
oh yeah. Because that's all you
I can't
ever
remember
talk
what
about.
ones it tried. I'm gonna have to watch it again. I remember certain sections happen right smack in downtown Tokyo. And there's one section where it's either Ty and Matt or Ty, Matt, and Sora meet under a bridge. It's all very unclear in my brain right now. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember what happens. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Oh my.
It's on Crunchyroll, I think.
Oh.
Aaron. Sorry, that was news.
What?
Aaron.
Oh,
What?
spoilers? No, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Spoilers for a 6-year-old anime. Surprise.
Surprise!
Yeah, this
Anyway.
was a show fondly remembered. No, that's what I'm saying though. I don't think they were married in Try. I think they're married in one of the seasons that I didn't watch that occurs after Try's timeline. Yes. There is a weird vibe. For reasons that I'm sure you understand.
That love triangle and shit. Didn't know there was one either. I'm just as surprised as you are, Aaron, about all of that. So, take from that what you will.
Surprise.
Surprise, everybody. Sora doesn't marry Ty. What a twist. Nobody
No.
saw that coming. Anyway.
All right, is there anything else you want to talk about before I just straight up tell everyone who you're drawing?
No. I guess just straight up tell
Okay.
everybody what I'm drawing.
So you're drawing Lilymon and Mimi.
Yeah! Da, 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 da. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm surprised that you're drawing Mimi.
She was a funny character.
But I'm not surprised that you're drawing Lilymon. Mimi, you know,
She's a little ditzy.
looking back on her now, it's her character was obviously drawn and made for men. But
I feel like Mimi was drawn more for like the stereotypical American cowboy girl.
You think? I mean, she's definitely drawn in that fashion, but I think by a person who doesn't understand what that means. Because she didn't quite get it.
No, she was very ditzy. I don't think it was a sun hat. I'm pretty sure it's a cowboy hat.
It is a cowboy hat. She did wear a sun hat on the beach vacation episode.
Of course she did. Typical Mimi. But no, she literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just, disservice to Mimi.
Yeah, definitely.
She could have been better.
Yeah, for sure. But
and of course, she had a flower as a Digimon.
She was very nature oriented because, like I said, I'm pretty sure she was like catering to like. She was probably drawn to match the typical American like what is it?
You know what
Mimi
was? She was blunt. And I liked her for that.
She was also like very selfless, which is something you see in the main character. Not that Tai was never selfless, but Mimi was very selfless. And she like even though she was ditzy, she actually had a lot of knowledge in like other things too. Well, I mean like technically what is it? Palmon? Her Digimon? Actually, Digimon?
You know, I can't remember what the cactus is called.
I'm not talking about the cactus.
That might
I'm talking
right.
about I'm talking about the rookie form. Because the cactus.
Oh, the little guy. Oh, I do not remember at all.
I'm pretty sure it's Palmon.
You might be right. I don't remember what any of the teeny tinies are called.
Agumon, Gabumon, Padomon, Gatomon. I thought it was Palmon. Yeah, I do actually remember Mimi saying that, but I don't think it was Palmon that she said her Digimon was ugly. I think it was the baby form she didn't like.
Oh.
But I do vaguely remember her also saying that her Digimon was ugly.
Squishy thing.
Yeah.
But they were all cute as babies.
They were all cute as babies.
Vmon was the cutest baby Digimon.
I like.
All right. Well, that's.
I feel like Mimi is a little underrated. Because she did come off as ditzy,
I think
she was like really smart, and nobody really gave her credit for that.
I think that's true of most of the female characters, with the exception of Kari.
Although just like they do have a vendetta against Kari.
They do a fair amount of giving Sora a lot of airtime in the first season, but then there's that girl in the second season. Go ahead.
You made me lose my train of thought, so you go ahead. Rude.
There's a girl in the second season who just feels so insignificant. I don't remember her doing anything important at all. I remember her Digimon, and I remember her name, and that's it. It's just an unfortunate thing that happens with anime, I think. Yoli.
She was from the second season?
I think she had... Yeah, I think she had purple hair.
and like a headband with glasses.
Yeah,
That's funny because it
yeah.
came up my Google feed. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and her Digimon was a bird.
Oh, yeah. Birdramon. Which is the
Yep.
champion form, not the rookie form. But, yeah. She was in the first season.
No, she was in the second season.
No, first season. No, wait. Birdramon was Sora's. Hawkmon. Okay. He was a hawk. Okay, it was Hawkmon, so maybe she was in the first season. Second season, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, Yoli was definitely the second season.
Well, you were saying it was like Birdramon, and I was like, no, Birdramon was first season, bro. Because that was Sora's Digimon's champion form.
Oh, that's right. Sora's Digimon is a bird too.
Yeah. You're so disappointed.
I had the hawk in my head, and I said bird.
Should have said hawk. I would have been like, yep.
Well, sorry.
Well, sorry. Oh my god.
All right, that's all I got for Digimon. You want to talk about anything else?
No, not really. No.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming out, guys, and hanging with us for an hour while we talk about how much we love Digimon.
Digital monsters,
next
Digimon,
week, we're gonna stick with our anime theme. And
we
I
actually
wish there
have
was
a
way that
stream next week. Wow,
we do actually have a stream next week. I wish there was a way that I knew how to play audio snippets. Because next week we're talking about our favorite anime theme songs.
Oh, that's
yeah.
I gotta figure out my favorite anime theme songs.
Oh, it won't be hard for me.
You know what's funny is that I actually have a favorite anime soundtrack and a favorite anime score, but I don't think I have a favorite anime theme song yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll have to, well, the score is going to have the theme song in it.
Well, okay, that's true,
somewhere.
But I don't really think the theme song of the anime
okay. We can talk about it.
We can talk about it later.
You'll figure it out.
Someday.
Maybe it'll be a listicle. Maybe it'll be our top 5.
Okay.
How's that?
Sure. We'll go with that. Anyway. So, yeah.
All right. Take it away, Millie.
As soon as I fix this foot, sure.
After you fix this foot... Oh, my stream froze.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, okay. So, thanks, guys, for joining us. We will be having a stream next weekend. I'm very excited because I also checked the schedule, and it looks like we'll be having back-to-back streams this month for once in our lives. Unless something happens.
Oh, my God.
So, yay! Streams all month. It's going to be a great time. So, thanks for joining us today on our comeback stream for Digimon. I'm really enjoying the pose pair right now. It definitely needs refinement though. Like it needs hella fucking refinement before it can go into even the inking stage. But
in this pose right now, Mimi looks kind of like Jessie from Toy Story.
I mean,
it's the hat.
What is Mimi if not an anime Digimon version of
Jessie?
Okay, so yeah, come back next weekend and tell us your favorite anime theme songs while we talk about ours, as I have to now scramble to find my favorite anime theme song.
No, you got a week.
You know my memory? You know how we were just talking about how I always forget to take my Discord status offline?
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll set reminders.
I'll probably do it after stream if I don't forget. So come back next weekend for our favorite anime theme songs. You guys, I still haven't updated anything from my website, and I am very sorry. The store definitely probably won't get updated until after I start my off season. This season, even though like we haven't been busy in the form of like data we're collecting, it has been busy in the form of I have to go this place and this place and this place and that place and that place and this place. And so I've been exhausted. So I haven't really remembered when I get home from work to actually work on my website. So I think if I do work on it, I'll put up like an updated schedule of the next 3 streams. And then like on the homepage just say that everything else will get updated sometime in October. But yeah. Anyway, follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Melzlog for everything. Art, panel protagonist news, and all that stuff, including where I will be in the wild. I will not be back in the wild until the end of September, and I won't be in California. I'll be in Oregon with Jesse.
With me!
Yeah, so there will be more details coming in, like, you know, in September, not at all in August. I am very excited, though. I do plan on, and you guys, this is your peek, I do plan on having new products dropping for this next show. So, anyway, if you're part of the Confab Corner, however, Confab Corner is where it's at, because that's where I post everything first before it goes on social media. So, and that includes art from here, and art that I do on the side, and everything else in between. So definitely join Confab Corner. That's not the only thing we do there. We have interactive chats. It's been incredibly active lately. And a Pokemon bot game that is both wholesome and competitive. Don't ask me how that works because I don't
Also incredibly active lately.
Also incredibly active lately. I also realized I caught like almost 180 Pokemon, and one of my Pokemon just hit level 100. So anybody want to fight me? Let's go! So we have that, and then we have game nights and watch parties and doodle time, in which I do doodles, you know, live, and you can come watch me. You can also join any of these and stream your own game during game night or your own doodles during doodle time. That is what those are for. So the only time you can't stream your own thing is watch party, because that's Jesse's time.
That's me.
That's Jesse's time. Jesse, are we still watching Haikyuu?
Yes, because we've only had 2 watch parties with Haikyuu. We will not be having a watch party this week.
Gasp!
I have another trivia night to attend, so I will not be here. But Haikyuu will return the following Wednesday.
Well, that's fine. There will be a doodle time on my end on Thursday night, so get hyped for that. I will probably be working on this, if not something else, depending on if I get excited to finish this or not, or if my commission client comes back to me and says, okay, I'm ready, and then I have to go back to my commissions again. So, yeah. And that's pretty much where my outro goes. All right, Jesse, are you ready? Paddle protagonists out. Bye.
Bye, guys.